Howdy folks, welcome back SnowRunner. We are on Big Salmon Peak, and I think the first thing we're going to do is go pop a few watchtowers. This one's already exposed from running the radar unit. Excuse me, I've been yawning all day. Just took a couple of pills. That should hopefully help with that. But I'm going to hop in the truck I'm in. I'm just going to bring up around the corner here and hop on that road and follow it up to here. This is the K30 I talked about, Chevrolet K30 I talked about in the last video. I've got factory main block. I've got the tracking on for factory main block, but I'm not doing anything with that right now. The close way to get to that watchtower is that road to my left right back there. But it probably takes longer despite being closer. From that little 6.5 minute thing I made yesterday to today, the dude updated his mod, and I can't imagine why he would change the steering, but it seems to be more all over the place today, where yesterday when I was running it around for about 15 minutes before I started recording, I was able to control the steering much easier. Many, many things discovered. Beyond this watchtower is a lot of nothingness until you get way up here into the corner. Of course, there's other watchtowers here, but I still might take along the oh boy. Still might take along the... I'm gonna do that every time I come back to the truck. I've got another one of these back at the shop. First thing I want to say is I'm not real cool with the roof rack. I'd prefer to take it off. But the trunk supplies by themselves aren't shit for any kind of repair points or fuel. Even the roof rack isn't that great. All it's going to do is keep this vehicle going for a little longer. It isn't enough to start fixing other vehicles. But I do have a radar trailer on this one. I'm not sure how topsy-turvy the roof rack is going to make it. I do have a couple more of these IXs out here. One made up as the rotator, obviously, and the other that's a 3-spot rollback. Then, of course, the one I talked about yesterday. And I have a fourth one sitting in storage that I thought I might put the the 3-spot covered flatbed on it. But regardless, of what I do with those, we're driving these right now. Gonna hop back and forth between these two Chevys. These two 1979 Chevrolet K30s. I think I'm gonna run it down by the gateway and set off the radar down there. Oh yeah, shit, that sled. That sled I purchased, I was going to leave it down by the gateway. For trucks that came across needing fuel. Alright, let's run the radar. On the rocks and power line, we discovered take a look at the map, I suppose. Oh yeah, warehouse in the mountains. On the rocks is up there. I'm not sure if popping this watchtower would get this little black corner way out here. But I hope so. Right now I think I will head up this road, grab warehouse in the mountains, and then head toward power line maintenance, and then that watchtower. Much easier to scoot around without that dang trailer, without that lead anchor behind you. But this thing seems to be getting along just fine. For this part of the trail, I suppose I could put it in low plus with diff lock. Diff lock should make a difference. Ooh, that's quite the lean, nothing's tipping over. Get it back in automatic here. We have an unusual favor to ask. We're starting exploration of the mountains, but we have to keep our equipment somewhere. The easiest way is to use containers to deliver containers to both camps. I've heard there are some empty containers along the railway tracks. Oh yeah, I remember that. You pick up empty containers along the railway tracks, and there's two different places that you deliver them to. Neither one is particularly easy to get to. I'm going to turn left. As I get by that big power pole over there, I'm going to run the radar again. I prefer driving the other one. No trailer and no roof rack. Without the trailer, this thing would be sprinting right along. Alright, this is where I said I would run the radar again. Take care of this corner down here just in case the watchtower doesn't. I don't know if you guys like seeing this thing go roundy roundy. It's kind of lost its fascination with me. After 100 hours of watching it go roundy roundy. Yep, nice. We can head towards On the Rocks over here and grab that job. And then make our way up into the Watchtower. Of course, there really isn't a road between On the Rocks and power line maintenance, so maybe I'll just head straight for power line maintenance. We can actually start On the Rocks over here instead of having to travel over there. I remember I said exactly the same thing when I did this on the PTS. I thought about going way over there in the corner to get on the rocks and then realized I could get it right by the watchtower. I used exactly the same words. I'm going to get rid of the factory main block tracking because it's keeps showing me all these places to get this or get that. And I don't give a crap about that stuff right now. Yeah, I know there's a warehouse over there. Maybe we'll dip in there as we're going by. This thing's moving so slow with that frickin' boat anchor behind it. Yeah, I've been to this warehouse a number of times. In the power line maintenance job, you're supposed to deliver a couple of spare parts, or it might only be one box, way up on top of this hill, but there's no way to drive up there. But that's where the box is that you gotta deliver it to. So I took a Kraz with the crane and raised it up and set it up on top the big rock with the crane. High seems to get some speed out of it. Now how you get up to the watchtower, I don't remember. I think I just made my own trail last time. Maybe that's it. But this is the power line maintenance job. And then your crate shows up. But you need a crane for it. That road on my left wouldn't be to the Watchtower. It'd be over towards on the rocks. Was that Watchtower gonna get all the way over there? I'm trying to look at how to get up here. Looks like right up here, or maybe through here and up. But I think I'll leave the radar unit right here and then investigate that. I just want to turn the tongue out a little more up. There we go. That should be a good place to detach. And there's our path to the Watchtower. Shit, that's so wide open I could have brought the boat anchor with me. But look how much more quicker it moves, how much more quickly it moves. On the rock should be up here. Show task. I need your help. I was fishing off the rocks there and I didn't see my car roll down into the lake. Now I cannot get it out, but you could easily do it. Yeah, I probably could with the other one that doesn't have this top heavy roof rack on it. There's a Scout 800 right down over the hill from where we are. You may remember in the public test server that I did it with the Duramax and had a bitch of a time getting in and out of there. I didn't see any other particular jobs. Shows one of our residential areas that we're supposed to put 10 cabins, stuff 10 cabins into. Frickin' ridiculous. There used to be a off-road version of this radar trailer. which was like half as heavy as this thing. With bigger wheels. So between weight and wheels, it was so much easier to pull around. And it didn't work. So now it's just not in the trailer pack anymore. I tried fixing it once myself. I compared the vanilla file to the mod developer's file, and there were some areas where he didn't. There was, just to say there was some areas where he screwed some shit up, and leave it at that. So I copied them over from the vanilla folder to his folder, and it made no difference on the changes he had made. It was just we'll call it the basic operating system. It's what makes the mod work, or makes the vehicle work. It won't do its thing without the stuff being written exactly right. And it's still screwed up after that. Oh, there's an upgrade up there. I don't remember which one that is. I've gotten so many upgrades. Over the months. And years, and I think we'll head for this one by Cabin Construction Site. And then maybe head out toward the upgrade. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on this either. Wouldn't mind having a short video. Maybe once I get up by Cabin Construction Site, I'll run the radar unit again, and that'll clear out the black area around that watchtower and show me more exactly how to get up in there. See if we can hit high gear again and get a little more speed out of this. I wish I could pull these radar units with the CRAS. Oh, that would just... Oh. I don't hesitate to say I think I'd be creaming my jeans if I could pull this heavy-ass radar unit with the CRAS. That thing would drag this radar unit around like it's not even there. I'd be coming down this hill 30 miles an hour. There's the cabin construction site, and you may have noticed for a minute the yellow square on top of the hill over there. That's where you have to lift the that one spare service part. You have to bring a truck with a big crane over here for that one unit. And you have to bring a trailer that you can haul it on too, of course. Cargo management. Yeah, that was for the service spare part, which goes on top of the hill. Like I said, need a crane. I could stop the engine on this when I run the radar unit. Save a little fuel. I've been using this thing since Lake COVID, Kola Peninsula. On not only the SnowRunner maps, but the custom scenario maps that I've been doing. Oh yeah, that opened the shit up. Look at that. Still didn't show me how to get to that watchtower, but I'm not really concerned. Where did I leave my other one? Up there. I should really go that way with that one, since it's on that side of the map. I just want to use this one instead of the other one. I really hate that roof rack, but I understand that I need the fuel and not so much the repair points, but the fuel. Look, prototype's down to only 60 liters. The truck's down to only 39. Roof rack supplies has 150. And that's it. I thought there was some in the trunk. Maybe I need to run it to access the trunk supplies. Maybe that was only repair supplies in the trunk. You know what? I think that was only repair supplies in the trunk. But anyways, roof rack's down to 39 now. That won't even fill up the prototype exploration unit. See? Out of gas. What's in the truck and what's in the radar unit is all she wrote. Just like that. I'm carrying that stupid thing around just for one top off. And then we're back to the garage. There's your trunk repair supplies. See, it is strictly repair supplies. And then the toolbox. Yes, it has the toolbox. That's 200 points. Without the roof rack, I have 250 repair supplies with 1 spare tire. No fuel. Without that stupid, ugly, oversized roof rack. They could make that thing half the size. Now, I don't want to just sit here pissing and moaning about the roof rack. Part of the reason I kept the roof rack is because of this. It's got lights all the way around it, 360-degree illumination. That I love. The rest of it they could stick. Seriously. The Dairy Longhorn. God, I wish I had an evacuator. I could. No, I couldn't. Going to the other region would kill it. Kill the recording. I'll show you the next time I have an evacuator out here. I actually bought 3 or 4 more evacuators on this side of the tunnel. I bought more of the big Western Stars over here. I know I'll probably end up driving the ones I have over here, but money's no option right now. I don't even know how many millions I have. Oh, dang. That one's right there, but you gotta get up on top of the rocks. Should we head for... I think we should head for this and then go up around here toward the upgrade and then up toward the other flooded foothills gateway and end up our journey, because we'll be out of fuel by then, at the Watchtower up here. Or since I'm not that far from the garage, I could use the Duramax to drag that cabin. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to drive out to the cabin construction site and meet the Duramax over there. I'll hook up to that. God, it looks like it's just around the corner, you know, across the street on the map. You know, block away, you could practically spit on it. But when this thing moves so slowly, maybe I'll take over pulling the... There's an idea. Take over pulling this boat anchor with the Duramax. Might even just shut this video down once I get this little swapperoonie taken care of. I don't want these. I mean, I'm at 45 minutes and I don't want a bunch of long videos just for opening up the map. I really don't need to do anything right here but stop the engine and jump into the map and jump into the Duramax. There's the M134. Anywhere I need to just run around grabbing jobs like hunting needs, warehouse in the mountains, piping problems, wrong turn, I can hop in the M134 and just go cruising. If a watchtower's really hard to get to, cruise up there in the watchtower and just bounce up over the rocks. That thing does it so effortlessly. It's crazy. My IX380s. I was thinking maybe I could drag that sled over there with one of these. The Duramax already has a radar unit behind it. But I wanted to drag the sled over there. I know what I'll do. Look at all the beautiful trucks. There's the big one with the E. There's the other one without the E. Do 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 do. Crays, MVTRs, JBE. I spawned a JBE and haven't even built it out. Maybe I'll use that. No, I need to take the Duramax over there. See, want another one? Buy another one. Look at my money. I haven't showed you guys how to set these up. 350 or 454. Off-road. I've been using the lifted medium hauling. It doesn't give me as much ground clearance as the lifted high, but that's a lot of ground clearance. And I wanted to stick with the hauling. I could do the lifted medium without the hauling. Or stock hauling. You can't put as big of tires on. Lifted high without the hauling feature. But the hauling gives you a little stiffer suspension in the rear. There are no chain tires, but look at these. and those. That's what I'm running. And then you got these. Mickey Thompson Baja Claw. And then the Interco IROX. Or the BF Goodrich Mud Terrain. Now that is the most stock looking tire. Well, they all look like stock tires. Let me change that. This looks like the closest thing to the average dude would put on his truck to have a good on-the-road tire as well as a good off-the-road tire, off-road and mud tire. But I've been using these. You know, on-road is average, and then off-road and mud are excellent. You go back here to these Mickey Thompsons. No, that's 34. I meant to say the BF Goodrich is excellent, excellent, excellent in all three categories. There's no difference in how these work other than something like this only has an average on-road. It looks like it would work so much better than the BF Goodrich's, but that's just aesthetics. You could put banana peels on there for tires. And as long as it says excellent in mud, it's going to do excellent in mud. What matters is the XML file. What friction rating it has. You put banana peels on there and give it a good friction rating, and it's going to work good. I think I'm going to use those this time. Anonymous got extended. Engageable, yes. Tall front facing. Frame add-ons. I think I'm going to go with... I've never looked at what the two-tone bed looks like. Maybe we'll leave that on there as an experiment. There's your flatbed. There's your flatbed tools and supplies. Only the flatbed disappeared because I didn't buy it. There's your roof rack, your camper shell. Yes, you can set it up with a camper shell. It does absolutely nothing for any refuel or repair. It's just aesthetics again. Toolbox, we talked about that. You can put a crane on it. You saw how much it sunk down. Oh, look, I'll take it back off and put it on. Trunk repair supplies. And then that's just a duplication. I can't imagine how top heavy this thing would be with a crane on it. Anyways, we're just going to go with two-tone bed. Toolbox and trunk repair supplies. I know that gives us no fuel. but I want this one to look more like a standard pickup. And then without that big stupid roof rack on there, you can do the running lights, you can do beacon and fog lights, or just fog lights. On the other one, I did just fog lights because your average vehicle where's this is supposed to have yeah, there. I'm blind. First time I put it on brush guard with winch, I'm like, that's not right. You can pick your favorite drink. Twin horn, little Chevy mud flaps, chrome grill or black grill. I prefer it blacked out. And here again is full body paint or two-tone paint. Want the exhaust out the back. That's the option I've been using because it looks really cool with those Interco meaty tires. I think with these more stock looking tires, I'll go with that one. I've been going with this paint job. I think it was this one. Yeah. See, now here's where the two-tone comes in. And I think that's just fine. You know, back in the day, these trucks were all two-tone. What would the green look like on this? Ooh. The only thing left is bobbleheads. This crap, you know, I really don't give two shits about it, but if I do put something in here, I always do the Hula Girl and the Dream Catcher. So now you know how to fit out one of these. Of course, you fit it out the way you like it. I still don't know why I took the time to sit there and make this when I was going to use the Duramax to listen to that 454. That's got a nice cam in it. But that's all she wrote. That used up the last of our time. I'm at an hour. I wanted to cut this off at 45 minutes. Half hour, 45 minutes. I'll probably either I'll just do a stop and start, or maybe I'll do some by myself. But I don't want to quit playing. I want to shut this recording off, but I don't want to quit playing right now. It's only 9:30 in the morning. I can play till lunchtime. I can get a couple more videos in. I just don't want to fuck around with long videos. So, adios, muchachos. Thanks for watching.